Hello everyone, it's Liam Carlson here. It's time for another episode of the Vampire Diaries, episode 3 of season 3. So it's good to see that Klaus suffered a bit of a loss, I would say, in the last episode. Obviously, with the pact that he encountered in the last episode, there was that attempt to make them like him. Didn't work. A little bit of a kerfuffle in the plans, especially when you consider Elena as well, still being alive, that is, as well. But, yeah, I mean, it wasn't a good episode for Klaus. So, a bit of a detriment for him, but it was really, really good stuff. Some very poignant scenes, some revealing moments as well, especially for Caroline, who got to encounter her father, who, yeah, I don't think we're gonna like. I have a bad feeling that we're going to absolutely hate his guts, so, yeah. With that said, why don't we get into this episode of The Vampire Diaries, episode 3 of season 3? Let's go!
But you do. Are you trailing them?
Ooh.
A hybrid who wants me dead and a sidekick who's off the rails. I couldn't be further away.
Which means you know exactly where they are.
All I know
So
is
Catherine's
to fit once his hybrids didn't work. Now he's looking for some answers.
Catherine's really coming in clutch here.
So he escaped to the city for comfort. It was
Free.
everything was off limits then, which made everything
Ooh,
so
1920s era. Awesome. Oh, well, this isn't awesome like what Stefan's gonna do. Whew.
Steve. Careful, Mr. Salvatore.
Oh, okay.
You're still wearing your date.
So she knows.
favorite witch. If anyone can help us with our hybrid problem, it's her.
Should have brought her along then if she's your favourite when it came to your big, grand hybrid debut. I don't know. Damon! Damon, come on! I know we're sprinkling crumbs, but come on!
What are you doing?
You're not gonna torture your own daughter.
This is how I'm gonna fix you.
Oh no. Oh no. You Fuck you!
I'm shocked. Stefan's not a virgin.
Eyes on the road, Grandma.
Fine. Back to my game.
Love the little rebuttals that Elena is playing against Damon. Can't be asked to tolerate his bullshit. But to be fair, if someone woke me up at 6 AM, and if it wasn't for the F1, same energy.
Sure, when you earn it.
Oh.
Now do Gloria a favor and stick a sock in it.
Yikes! I love her.
Now, if I die, who's gonna run this place? Huh?
Gloria's a very powerful witch.
I can slow the aging down some.
Holy shit!
Don't worry, it'll catch up
Talk
to me
about
one
very
day.
powerful.
Stefan, why don't you go and fix us up a little something from behind the bar?
Sheesh.
It's a magical place. This is me. With you.
You blacked out. You know, there are memories when you're so drunk and all that shit, and you just black out, and it's just like, yeah, no idea what happened. This is it.
Completely.
That's impossible.
You don't know how this shit works.
You can't change who I am.
Yes, I can.
You are a piece of shit.
Oh, no.
Guys, I want to jump through the screen right now. I want to beat the living shit out of him.
Stefan hid his alcohol. What a monster.
But what's behind? Yeah. Oh. Or is it in the bottles of blood?
It's a list of names.
Oh. There she is. Yeah. So, oh, is this Rebecca? Maybe.
Salvatore, I've been hearing so much about. You're right, he does have funny hair.
Ooh, their first meeting.
I'm bored. I want to go.
Then go without me. I'm not your girlfriend.
No, you're my sister, which means,
Oh!
as I say,
Oh shit!
I don't recognize her. Don't tell her that. Rebecca's temper's worse than mine.
I'd hate. Oh no, and we're gonna see it.
Wake up, little sister.
Shit! Here we go. How long has she been dead? Like I'm assuming for nearly a century.
It's being dramatic.
1922.
I didn't catch your name. Go to hell.
That's a great name.
Do you want another sip?
Liam. Liam Grant.
Oh, he's a Liam. Great.
Have another sip, Liam.
It's always weird when there are characters named Liam that I'm going to be reacting to, and it's like, oh, hi, it's another Liam.
Lexi's on to her next project. Getting me to laugh.
Lexi, still a great impact. Even if she's no longer here, she's still an amazing impact.
Charming little homestead.
Yep, this is the uh-ohs. You can't really do anything, can you?
Lamont, my favorite. Let's go.
Of course he wasn't going to out Elena. Like, there are so many emotions that Elena is fighting there.
But you're gonna have about 5 minutes tops before that hybrid freak rips my heart out. So, please, tell me you can do this.
I can do this.
Something's happening. We know.
You know, you're a good friend, Nick. I'm glad I met you.
Glad I met you. Yeah. Oh, that did not age, I guess, as good as alcohol can. Oy.
Yes, you can fight the urge.
Daddy, I'm starving.
No, you are care. Try.
I know that this isn't going to work.
Has to work. It's the only option.
Why are you trying to fix me?
So I don't have to kill you.
You don't have to kill her! You're a piece of shit!
Daddy, I'm sorry.
Hello, Bill.
Put the gun down, Liz.
No.
You know what I'm doing.
That's our daughter in there. She looks up to you. Loves you.
Then she'll
Good
trust me to do the
superhero.
right thing.
Great friends, and why do I only know you as the hybrid dick
Ooh.
who sacrificed my girlfriend on an altar of fire? Huh?
One good thing.
The drink is getting to him, but... Oh. Or is that something that was echoed back in 1922? Oh, no.
I'm sorry, but the fun has to end here.
All good things.
What are you talking about? You must forget Rebecca and me. Until I say otherwise, you never knew us, Stefan.
Oh, and that's how, you know.
What it was like to have a brother.
Oh, shit. Oh, hello. There are some more layers in regards to this dynamic between Stefan and Klaus.
Sacrifice, and she didn't. Now Klaus can't create any new hybrids. His witch is seconds away from figuring that out. Tell Lena to go home and forget about me.
It's too dangerous for her.
Tell yourself.
Uh-oh! Did she hear all that shit?
How much clearer can I make it?
I don't want to come home.
Yeah, he's gonna have to push Elena away. Oh, shit!
Oh dear.
That's half your life.
I can't give up on you, Stefan.
Yes, you can.
You have to.
It's done.
Stefan's just putting that nail in the coffin now.
I don't want to be with you.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Time to give you crap about sneaking out on me?
I love this. I love this. Aish. Oh no! So no one got her, but her bro. So this is my apology.
Now, you remember.
Oh shit!
What did you do with it? I never take it off.
I don't know, I didn't touch it.
We need to find it, Nick.
Tell me that's
now.
not what
I want
she
it
needs.
back.
Tell me that's not what she needs, Rebecca!
Oh, well. Oopsie doops. Yep, they got it. There it is. Oh, Catherine did take the necklace. I was thinking, did she take the necklace? Damn, that hair.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, I'm not here for you. Have you
Wait.
seen these two?
I've never seen those people before in my life.
Wrap it up, boys. We're through here.
Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. What are you doing? So, my dog's just doing gymnastics, apparently, so... Yeah. Four. So, yeah. Hui. Holy shit. I was trying to think. I've seen him before. It was Balthazar. I was just trying to wrap my mind around it. I'm like, who is he? I've seen his face before. I can't. Oh right, it's Balthazar from bloody Supernatural. Yeah, that was his name, wasn't it? Balthazar. Yeah, Balthazar. Because I'm like, wait, I've seen his face before, and I'm like, trying to get the gears working, and I'm like, oh, it's yeah. So yeah, Balthazar, what's he doing here? That was good though, like especially with the dynamic with Stefan and not Stefan and Damon, Stefan and Klaus. So used to saying it, but you trade one brother for another, I guess, a brother from another mother, so to say, so to speak, I guess. But yeah, I mean, not just that though, but Rebecca, Klaus's sister, who, you know what, I think her attitude is just very, very, I don't know, there's something about her that's just like screaming queen energy for some reason. I don't know, but she's just absolutely fun in some degree. But yeah, I found it very, very interesting, but yeah, heartbreaking as well, obviously, with Stefan having to shoo Elena away. See, obviously, there is that side of you that's like, well, this is all for Elena's own good, because obviously, if Klaus finds out about Elena, well, when Klaus, should I say, finds out about Elena, yeah. And she was already playing a big risk anyways earlier on in this episode, so yeah. But this, but you know, you got to be harsh to be kind, I guess, really. And it still hurts, doesn't it? Because Stefan can no longer. I mean, that's it though. It's not just about Elena's safety, but it's also about how long it took Stefan to be on the road of recovery. there is that situation where it's going to spend the entirety of Elena's life, and that means the damage is done. The damage is irreparable in terms of Elena's lifetime. And it's just hard to, to imagine a revival of that relationship, really, for Stefan. So, yeah. But I liked this episode greatly. Pretty sad stuff, I would say, with Elena, with Caroline. Yeah. I will say, though, that this show never ceases to be amazing when it comes to, creating emotions for me. Obviously, there are a lot of sad moments that, you don't have to necessarily be like episode 16 of season 5 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer over in terms of emotions, but it still creates a bit of a emotion, and it hurts. It punctures into my feels, and I'd say this episode definitely did that with, obviously, Stefan trying to shoo Elena away, with Caroline as well. And it does these episodes just do a very good job at creating so much emotion, and you've built such a relationship with certain dynamics and certain characters, that certain dynamics just hurt when there are moments like what Stefan had to say to Elena in regards to, you have to give up on me. This is it. It's done. It's over. Stop trying to make this thing work because it's not gonna happen. So, and it's a heartbreaking situation, but it has to be done. I don't want to say that, but it has to, for Elena's safety, for the safety of everyone. And yeah, I feel, and not just that though, but like, even if Elena was like, okay, we'll make another plan in terms of winning Stefan back, I think it's going to be a bit more complicated now that Stefan's got his memories back in terms of him visiting Klaus in 1922. Or him encountering Klaus, should I say, because, when I say visit, it implies, I want to see Klaus today, when he never met him before. So, unless Klaus is, at some other point before 1922, whammied his memories again. So, yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really sad because, yeah, I mean, it's something that Elena needs to digest, and it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen from here onwards, because we've had moments where, obviously, Stefan and Elena have had to, I guess, break up when it came to Catherine, of course, and how dangerous she was. But this is a whole other, this is a whole other ballpark, where Stefan is having to embrace his Ripper side. He's having to embrace his darker side of things, and not just that though, but now he remembers what happened in 1922. So yeah, and it seems a bit more definitive, really, when it comes to the because not just is it a bit more of a difficult situation for Stefan when it comes to, well, he's embracing who he used to be, and this is the chapter now for him. But he even put it that it took me 30 years when Lexi tried to get me back on. And can I say, it was great to have a Lexi mention again, and I'll get onto that in a moment, but it took me 30 years for Lexi to put me back on the straight and narrow. By that time, you'll be 48. And that's being generous. So, because who knows? Stefan might be even, like, you just got to imagine if Stefan fully committed, I would say. I mean, he might be fully committed now, but let's just say that there would be that lack of remorse, that you know, struggle in terms of trying to be the decent person that he was, that vanished. He could be even worse in, you know, whatever year this is now. But that's what I'm saying. 30 years could be kind. But he's not wanting Elena to wait 30 odd years or even longer for him for hope to find its way. It's time for Elena to move on, sadly. And yeah, and it's always crushing as well, like when it comes to young love, when it comes to, like, she's 18 and yeah, it's just very, very difficult because of the idea that I feel like 18, you've yet to mature and all of that. You yet to be hardened when it comes to dealing with that humanity. And it's going to be very, very emotional when it comes to Elena, like, absorbing all of that from Stefan. So, yeah. So, but it has to be done for the sake of everyone, really. And for Elena's own good. So... It's harsh, but it's true, really. So, but it was really great to see the events of what happened nearly a century ago play out. Like, just seeing the flashbacks, just seeing how callous Stefan was, and his introductions to Klaus and Rebecca as well, who... Yeah, playing a very integral role, not just in terms of, I guess, with the whole fixing of the mess of the hybrid situation, but also in terms of expanding Klaus's family, I would say. So, because obviously, we had Elijah make a mention about, well, you know, him wanting to be reunited with family and all of that, so yeah. And Rebecca's back on her feet now, so yeah, after Klaus stabbed her, of course, so I can't blame her for being a bit pissy in regards to Klaus for, you know, doing that, but seemingly as well trying to keep you know, Rebecca back as well when it comes to Stefan, because she had such an infatuation over Stefan, and obviously Klaus did that thing to Stefan where he forgot, and yeah, she wouldn't have been too pleased about that. So yeah, like, it's so unfair, brother. You always have to do this shit when it comes to a person that I like, and that's it. So it will be very interesting. It will be very interesting and weird to see this new dynamic when it comes to Stefan and Rebecca, this new romantic side, because that is definitely going to happen. Elena's been shooed away, so, but I think this might open the door for Elena and Damon to sparkle, really. So, I mean, there have been crumbs being scattered across the pavement when it comes to Stefan and Damon, and I feel like there's going to be a Stefan and Damon. That is not right. Elena and Damon. Yeah. We are not promoting that kind of relationship, folks. Not here. This isn't Game of Thrones. Come on. Yeah. There have been breadcrumbs scattered when it comes to that dynamic, when it comes to Damon and Elena. Like, even in this episode, Damon just woke up beside her in bed, and to Elena's surprise, in terms of a horrified surprise, because it's like, don't. But obviously, with the last episode in mind, Damon, there was that, you know, poignant moment between Damon and Elena. So yeah, but yeah, it was really great stuff. Like I said, the flashbacks, like, even when it came to the relation of the present day, like, the list of names was very horrifying for Stefan, in regards to just how cold, how there was that lack of remorse from Stefan, really. You have all of these names, and it's just, yeah, and it just really adds weight to you know, when Elena was talking to Damon in the car about Stefan's bad behavior, and she's like, well, I have been prepared for it. So there is that like idea that, well, nothing can surprise me. But I'd say that is a very, very horrifying thing. Like, you think you're ready, but you're not, because it's just a very heartbreaking thing, isn't it? Like, just seeing all these names as if they are trophies. So, yeah. You can say that, you can hype yourself up to say, oh, I'm prepared, but no. So, but yeah, it was great stuff going through, you know, this episode, and now there's this idea that, you know, Stefan remembers, but not just that, but he might be fully committed to Klaus's side. Because previously there was that, and Klaus could sense it, that there was that struggle, but this is like a nice way to solidify the pact, really. So, especially with how lonely, you know, Klaus is, with the fact that his hybrid army failed. So, yeah, but I am very intrigued as well to see who that guy is, because I think he's the person. He's seemingly the person that Klaus is running from, because he did make a mention of it. There was that panic. So I am very intrigued. Like, don't get me wrong, it's very intriguing, but it's also very great as well to see these vulnerabilities from Klaus, because obviously when he was being hyped up in season 2, there was like this immovable presence when it comes to Klaus. Like, you cannot beat Klaus. And we are seeing these layers of vulnerability when it comes to his hybrid shit failing in the last episode, and him, you know, kind of showing a bit of worry, I would say. So I am very intrigued to see who Balthazar could become. There is a part of me that is wondering if it's like his father, because, you know, you've got Klaus who might stand tall, but who might stand taller could be his dad. So, and there could be that petrification, I would say, in regards to, you know, oh, I like to stand tall, but when it comes to your father, oh no. So, but we'll have to wait and see what does happen. I think that's the only avenue you can really go towards at the minute, but especially when it comes to Klaus and, you know, that work, because it doesn't really, there isn't really much that has has Klaus quake a little in his boots. He has such a confident demeanor. He's so terrifying. So if there is something that you know, has him quake a little in his boots, then that's really massive when it comes to Klaus and, you know, his demeanor. So, you know, that's why I'm spitballing. Maybe father. We'll have to wait and see. Because I don't think they're going to have something like, I don't know, when it comes to, you know, vampires and all of that, it's like this hierarchy in terms of power. Like, you had the vampires in season 1 and the presence of Catherine, and you're thinking, oh shit, but then the originals come by and it's like, oh shit, they are even stronger. I don't think there will be a stronger force than, I mean, apart from your, you know, hybrid self and all of that. And I don't think, well, he might be, but Klaus is now a fully committed hybrid in the present day, so, you know, Balthazar, I'm calling him that now until we get an official name. He might be, I guess, the full first hybrid, I'm not sure. But I doubt there is a higher power than the hybrid / the originals, I guess. So, in terms of, like, the power scale, in terms of the Vampire Diaries universe. But, you know, we'll just wait and see, because there's still a few seasons left to go in terms of the Vampire Diaries. There's the originals, so we'll see what happens. But I also really loved the Caroline situation. I say I loved it in terms of the emotions, sure, like especially towards the end. But her dad can piss off. I hate him. I don't like him. No. So, I know there are characters that always have this kind of, like, side to look at when it comes to, you know, yeah, it's easy to judge them, but there's also a side of them in terms of, you know, showing sympathy. Fuck Caroline's dad. Fuck him. And I say that because there's a huge bias for me towards Caroline. But, I mean, Caroline's wholesome and all of that, and the fact that he's torturing his own daughter, get fucked. So, yeah. And, you know, seeing Caroline's mother and Tyler come to the rescue was just really, really nice stuff. Like, especially when Sheriff Forbes was not having any of it, she had the gun aimed at Bill, and, yeah, Tyler coming like the knight in shining armor. Nice stuff. So, but yeah, Bill can go and fuck himself. I don't care for him. That's it. I'm not even entertaining the idea of, like, well, you know, there might be a side of him that, you know, has that kind of vulnerability that you might feel sympathetic for. No, I'm not considering that. You heard Caroline, you can go and fuck yourself. So, yeah. I didn't really bat an eye when it came. I was a bit shook, but I didn't really, you know, create a eulogy of sadness when Jules died, especially with what she did to Caroline. So, Bill, I don't care if Bill is her father or whatever. Don't hurt Caroline. There's that rule. And what did he do? He broke that rule, and he could go and fuck himself. He didn't just break it. He just didn't flinch in terms of the emotions. He's, you know, talking about when I heard the news, I was upset. Yeah, he might be upset on all of that, but there's that part of me that's believing, like, no, fuck you. Because you have the goal to torture your own daughter, who is trying to plead with you to stop to stop hurting her. You've got this notion that she is not your daughter anymore. Yeah. Don't care. Don't care for the excuse. Bill, fuck off. But yeah, I also want to make a mention about Lexi as well, because I completely forgot about that. Even though I said I would go back to it, I'm keeping on track. Yeah, it was really great to see Lexi mentions. Not Lexi herself, but you think back to episode 15 of season 2, where Lexi appeared in the flashbacks and tried to help Stefan in terms of that road to recovery, and Stefan did fall off the bandwagon. So it was really, really great for I was just imagining in my head Lexi being like, well, you failed. You choked, buddy. So what did I say? What did I say? And then she had to try and put him back on the straight and narrow, which seemingly did work. Of course, it took some time, but it was really great for, you know, Lexi to appear in the background in terms of, well, Lexi's trying to help Stefan back out once more. So, but it also really builds that dynamic as well. So, yeah. But yeah, great episode, loved it, and I'm excited to see what the next episode's going to provide us with. So yeah, until then, though, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.